what really fueled that was people are so sensitive if you talk about what they like. And that's happening a lot in this world, whether it's you voted for Harris or you voted for Trump. Well, since you voted for who I like, then we're cooler. When I could be an ass, I just voted for the same person for different reasons. And I see that happening. And I also see people divorcing themselves from friends because you voted for somebody I can't stand. So then it turns into like this world of likability. Like all you're doing is looking for your echo chamber of what people like that you like, right? Instead of like, oh, you like that? I like this. All right, well, go over there and I'll go over here. Or I'll go there with you one time. You come over here with me one time. So Caitlin's fan base, Angel Reese's fan base, RG3, Ryan Clark basically saying, I love Angel Reese. That's a sister. Even though I love that white woman, that
beautiful milk of magnesia.
People gonna be like, if you mad at me for what you did, you got a problem. You can't say nothing about me that I'm gonna be like, man, fuck you. I'm like, no, you're right. Keep going. I'm beautiful, yes, in shape, yeah. He hates that man because look, I got take up for this sister who went to LSU, who went through so much. Do you know how much money she makes? You know how much money she's like, my apartment costs more than this.
Probably more than Ryan Clark.
Yeah? I bet. I bet.
Real, probably.
Definitely.
At least when she was in college, for sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, she
making more. She making more now.
Yeah. She beat me and Ryan together.
She getting to
She
it.
eating. And like how, once again, want to be down. How long we going to act like Angel Reese is down? She up. She way up.
She winning.
But, you know, we got that syndrome of wanting to be down. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. And that's the smoke. And that turned into a civil rights conversation that we're going to have right now about how deep is the love or hate between those two. What are you thinking, Richie?
Man, I think I think it's bigger to Angel Reese than it is to Caitlin Clark.
That's pretty obvious.
That's pretty obvious. And I think at some point somebody is gonna pull Angel Reese's coattail and say, "Hey, you know that's the golden goose, right? And we don't. If you kill the golden goose, we're not gonna get no eggs no more.
Yeah.
And you're not the golden goose. And I think players need to understand that. You know, everybody ain't the same.
Right.
Like
none of y'all the same. I mean, everybody. Right. All of them.
And I thought that reaction, it felt a little bit of theatrics to me. It didn't feel. It felt like she had to do it. You know what I mean? It wasn't that big of a foul. It wasn't a two-hander. She hit the ball and the arm on one and pushed her with the other, and Angel Reese flew around like it was a hurricane. You know what I mean? You much bigger
Dorothy
than
and Oz.
Right. You know, what are you looking for your red slippers.
Yeah.
And it felt like a lot of theatrics to me. And I was like, okay, she's not really feeling that. Yeah. You know, you ain't really about to swing on Caitlin Clark, so why act like it?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. Why act like that?
So I don't think she hates Caitlin Clark. I do think there's a level of jealousy because she feels like she should have that spot, that all the attention that Caitlin Clark gets. Because, and to be fair, she should, only because equally the reason why they're getting the ratings they're getting is because of both of them. Like, as great as Caitlin Clark is, Caitlin Clark was playing college ball for several years, and there wasn't a lot of hoopla about her until that moment of when they faced off with LSU and Iowa, and then all the energy that came from that, and then that has carried over from then into the WNBA. So I think they're both. It's like the whole Bird Magic thing. Obviously, the skill level is different, but it's the allure. I think the second part of that, where Caitlin Clark, what Angel Reese doesn't like is not that she doesn't like Caitlin Clark. I think she doesn't like the fan base that's behind Caitlin Clark, because her fan base, you know, is middle America, and there's a whole lot of racism and a whole lot of things that get said about her.
Yeah,
and I think
after the game,
right, and I think Caitlin Clark just kind of catches that smoke from Angel Reese, because she can't fight every fan that's saying that, but I think she just kind of puts them in the same lane, like, these your people, and I think that's what really plays into it.
That's not mature though. And
I mean, I didn't say it was mature. They're young too.
Yeah, and that's not right. I mean, you ain't that young.
They're young enough.
That
whoever, like 22.
Whoever roots for you, you in charge of them. Like, what the fuck?
No,
like,
I'm not saying she's saying that blatantly. I think it's a subconscious thing. I don't think that's the,
get
the
conscious.
Mindset. That's easier said than done. You could tell your 22-year-old self a lot of things that you didn't think at that time.
Yeah, but there are also levels of things that I thought at that time, and this one is within that realm of understanding. We trying to dance around it, not us, but this world. Caitlin Clark has what Angel Reese wants.
Yep.
Versus, does Angel Reese have what Caitlin Clark wants? There's nothing, right? Like, if you just, so you start there. So hate is strong, but let's walk towards it. We could say jealous.
That's what I said.
And I know. And then we could say envy. Then it's like, well, hey, right here, what stops you from hating her? Because when, and RG3, we're going to talk about that, RG3 and Ryan Clark stuff. But when I've seen Angel Reese get choke slammed by some girl out the air, boom, and then jump up with no smoke, that's all right. Maybe that's your homegirl, you know what I mean? But right now, y'all competing, whatever it may be. But when Caitlin Clark just obviously is going to intentionally foul you, and somebody made a good joke. They was like, you should have let her shoot. She's probably going to miss. Probably going to miss it.
She's going to miss it anyway.
Wasted
a foul.
And look, do not think I hate either one of these people, but they are athletes, and all athletes gets these jokes. Angel Reese is looking at Caitlin Clark way too much, wanting too much of what she is and what she got. And that's why when she got up, it was like doing the whole, what's up, hold me back and all that. And it's like, you can do that. That's just, they all do hold me back. But you only do it with her like that. And I've seen her do it in Unrivaled, and I've seen her do it before, but she puts the extras on it for Caitlin Clark. And every time, remember when Caitlin Clark got intentionally fouled and knocked out the air and hurt almost, and then who's on the sidelines clapping? Have you ever seen somebody, y'all remember that? Yeah. The girl got hurt, it looked like, and she's on the ground, and Angel Reese is pumping it up. If that ain't hate, right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.